morning.
Good morning. Again, I'd like to thank you all for having me here. Very excited. I always feel so special when I come in this room. I came home from college all excited. I advanced in my skills, and it was time to drive off into the world of adulthood. To see the sights, the landscape. Let the top down. Let my face breathe. Because now I had accomplished my goal. School was hard, but I made it. School was very, very difficult, but I made it through. So now as I drive, I feel accomplished. I feel driven. I feel alive. I decide it's now time for me to purchase a home. Not to go back and live with my mother. I was able to do that successfully. I thought the world was my stage. I went to get my utilities. Unbeknownst to me, someone in my family had some Comcast cable in my name. So I am a newly graduate, college graduate, on the top of the world. That was the biggest roadblock for me. Two reasons. One, I felt violated. And two, I had a credit history that was not even mine. Unfortunately, it stayed for a minute, and that was the catalyst that sparked me to my road to 800. 800 what? I wanted that 800 credit score. Now I said, I have to take ownership of my life. I went to college. I thought that was enough. But no, the road to 800 would be everything for me. I had no idea how fun it would be. So then I had to find out who Experian, Equifax, and TransUnion. They became my new best friends. Because this instant happened to me, and I had to pay extra because they said my credit worthiness was not great. So I had to pay a deposit. Had I not had that credit hiccup, I would have been able to just purchase my cable without any extra. But because my credit worthiness was already tainted, I came out as if I had done something wrong. Imagine being punished for something that you didn't do. Ignorance is not bliss. I had to grow up and suck it up. My road to 800 has led me to share with all the people that I meet. As a young person, I felt it was my civic duty to make sure that this did not happen to them. I took that anger and I channeled it to something more positive. I had to forgive the family member, and that was step number one. Step number two is to learn it for myself so I can give it to others. That Latin saying that I love, non sibi sed aliis, not for ourselves, but for others. So here is the journey. You have several jobs and you do different things. You have a lot of money sometimes and you have a little money sometimes. But in between the a lot and the little, we have to have a plan. So I submit to you, by the end of this speech, I will give you 3 areas that I focus on when I try to assist others. This journey for me in Toastmasters is so much fun because I'm taking 10 speeches, 5 to 7 minutes, and do a series of Road to 800. And you all are my first participants. Wow. What are we doing for that 70 minutes? We're going to take that credit score. We're going to take your credit history. We're going to take your goals and your objectives, and we're going to mesh them into something personally for you and you only. Because your life and your credit worthiness is you and only you. And no one will ever have anything like yours. You're special and you're unique. You might be the worst credit person, but you're special and unique in that. And you might be the best. That 850, you might have conquered that. Let's go down the road. First, you want to go online or get you an app and find out your credit worthiness. Credit Karma is my friend. There's no charge, and you can learn about 2 of your credit scores. And they alert you for free when something happens. So that's the first thing you do, is to track your score. Once you see that score, the next thing you want to do is dispute, dispute, dispute. Why do you want to dispute? I had someone just a month ago in Kansas City, $753 at Synergy Energy. I'm Total Electric. Both of my properties are. Never have been gas. So I disputed it. The third thing you do is track your spending. Everything you buy, you track. Marlowe's Restaurant, chips and soda, no cards and notebook, gassed up, and candy. That's what I spent my money on yesterday. $4.72 were not necessities, but I chose to have me some chips and candy. That was my point. The last thing you do is, for 30 days, write it down. Everything you spend, everything you buy, everywhere you go. Because when you go to the gas station, you don't have to go in and buy things. Swipe your card at the gas station, because then you are not tempted to go in and purchase. We want to find that credit report and look over it very well. Dispute, dispute, dispute. We want to write down everything that we spend, and then we want to track it for a month. That will lead to purposefully spending. That's your new goal, to purposely spend. And what did I bring for you today in closing? Is a things to do list. Things to do today. I would like for you to take these handouts as I close and use some of the tools to decide what you will do today for your road to 800. Thank you.